This year with the U15 team coming in, it really helped bridge the gap between what we do in the 7 to 14-year-old range into what the academy does. We want to make sure that there's a smooth transition from our discovery program up into the academy, and we really felt that now is a good time for us to start identifying some players that are really going to be key candidates for the academy in the future. So we obviously still do the regional discovery training pools, and then we wanted to start identifying a few more players that are a little bit more committed, and we wanted to give them a little bit more of specialized training. And so bringing them in on the Monday night trainings really gives us a good opportunity to put them in front of our academy staff.
It makes my job easier. It focuses us on what we should be looking for when we go out and recruit. If we get a player through and he's come from the foundation, he already knows how we work, what it gives to the community is a belonging. This is our club, this is where we want to play, and hopefully these boys come through, play 50 to 100 games in our first team, and then we eventually sell them to Barcelona.
We have players coming from as far north as Nibley and Logan, all the way down through St. George. So it's a big commitment for them to be here, but we really think that the players that we've identified are ready for the next level. We really like to trust our own eyes. I've got a very good staff underneath us in the Youth Development Academy Foundation. We go out and watch tournaments, we watch league games, we work with the directors, we work with the coaches.
What I'm looking for is I'm looking for technical players who are quick. We're looking for potential, players that can fit into our style we'd like to play. With the ball on the floor, we're always going to try and play from the back and play through the thirds. I want them to be good people, because part of our role in the academy, if they don't get into our first team, we help them to college, and we want to make them better people as well as better players. I want the players to have ownership. I want them to be independent decision makers, boys that make mistakes and quickly learn from the mistakes, but who express themselves.
There's a lot that we look at. First and foremost, they've got to be a good soccer player, of course. But we want good, active members of society. We want good players. We want good guys. We want good community members. We want kids that are doing well in school, respect their coaches, respect their teammates, respect their parents. We want them to start being responsible for their own actions and obviously their lifestyle. We've done a great job here in our academy of providing players up to the professional level, and we need to make sure that they have good life skills as well. I think our goal as a club obviously is to make sure that we have as many players that are prepared to enter the academy from Utah. I've lived in Utah now for nearly 20 years, and our club is built upon the community members, and ultimately my goal is to make sure that as many players from Utah have a fair opportunity to come into our academy.
Because it's a community club, if we don't have Utah boys, then what are we doing? It's the starting point for me. It's one of the biggest parts of the puzzle. We want to give that access to the Utah boys to come into this academy. It's their team, it's their sessions, it's their game. We're just here to facilitate it. So the more local boys we can get into the system, the better for everybody.